Okay, let's get started. I've set up the South Carolina pick 4 list, and I'm ready to set up the red numbers and the blue numbers for that state. So if you want those numbers, please feel free to email me. And you can hit 50,000 or more playing pick 4 with the secret formula for various states and countries such as Illinois, New York, and other states. Now, let's get an update. The number that came yesterday for New York, if all of you did not notice that the number that came midday was 9422. But let's get started. This 2458 had came up for midday on 19th, and then for evening, the 4842 had come hit box. So because the one of the numbers streak into a double, and this don't happen often, and unless my system picked it up, I wouldn't suggest you to do that, to streak a midday number or evening number for the next draw into a double. Don't usually comes like that. You have to follow my system. My system shows that, then you should play. If my system don't show it, then you don't play. You don't streak the midday number or evening number for the next draw into a double. You don't do that. But somehow the system showed it yesterday that one of those numbers might streak into a double, and it did. So the 5 dropped it into a double 4. What was the streak? The streak was 2442. So that's why on midday the 4-2 is streaking. So it don't happen to streak like that. So you gotta be very, very patient. But during that draw, it streaked the 4-2 streak. So I didn't know what to play until I saw that thing that matched my system. That streak had matched my system. 4-2 matched my system, so I decided to play 5-4-2-2 straight $5 about. And let me show you the receipt. Yeah, there we go. Because on the top 10 list, the 5-4-2-2 had it for midday to be a hot number. So my number, even though my number matches that number, I played it in a different order instead of playing in that order. So I got it correct, 4-2-2, X4-2-2. But somehow I decided to play the 5 over the 9. My first option was 9. I dropped the 9. Somehow I dropped the 9 for 5. That's why I missed it for 25,000. So if you want to hit 25,000 or more, you could do that. You could play that $1 straight instead of 50 cents like I did. And here's the first ticket, 4-5-2-2. This, and then this is 5-4-2-2. Missed it by 1. Then 5-4-2-2, 150. 5-4-2-2, 250. 5-4-2-2, 350. And 5-4-2-2, 450. So it's not that hard using my system to catch that. It just blew my mind that missed it by 1. So after 9-4-2, there's no streak. Even from 6289 to 6607, there's no streak. You can see that after double came for 2 draws, it went back to a single number, 6289. Now you might want to follow my video and you want to streak 6289 into a double. Yeah, but it did turn the digit 6 into a double, but the other 289 didn't stay loyal to the midday number that came today. Only the 6 roll over. The 289 didn't come, so if you streak the 6289 into a midday number, you wouldn't have won. Like 2458 had been streaked into 4842. The 4 and 8, which stay loyal, could have won you money. on the other hand, 6289, 289, all 3 digits didn't roll over to midday. So you wouldn't have one playing the streak you think it would come. Don't happen often. You gotta follow my system. Now let's review the Illinois numbers. But before we do that, you can donate to my channel. You can subscribe. You can also share and like my video. And also remember, you can donate to Google Wallet. And remember, follow me on FOP. Email me if you have any questions regarding my video or my system. Also, please do use the closed caption on this video. And I do private prediction. Email me for any private prediction via the email address highlighted in blue. Also remember, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing will ever be, but always trust yourself. Always eat, sleep, play, cash ticket. Eat, sleep, play, cash ticket. Now these are top 10 numbers. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now the top 10 number, the 3932 might streak. So watch out for 3932 for New York or other state. 3583, watch out for New York also, or maybe other state also. And the first top numbers are 5002 and 8416. It occurred 5 times in the same order. Now, for the Illinois Pick 4, I just released the number on 1/20th, on 1/19 for 1/20th midday, and the midday number came on my set, which I'm going to review now. So for those of you who had my list, it came. Remember, I sent you a list with red number and blue number system, showing that these numbers have high chance of hitting using my system. That's not necessary that you play only red numbers or blue numbers. You gotta play the whole set. So if you pick set 1, you play the whole set 1, and then you can go big on those red number afterwards. You cannot skip numbers. You cannot just play red number or blue numbers. You gotta play the whole set. You don't have to play all set. You can choose set to play. It's not that hard. I hit people. I hit you, and you don't follow my hint, and you tell me why you don't hit, because you messed up, or you play the wrong numbers, or you didn't play the numbers that you're supposed to play. The whole set cannot be dropped. You cannot only focus on red numbers. Red numbers are secondary. Not secondary. I mean, you can play them after you play the whole set. Each set costs $5 to play box, or $5 to play straight, for at 50 cents each. Now, okay, let's go to the Illinois Pick 4 first. Now, the midday number 120. Remember the video, the number was set up before the draw, so these are not makeup. I did not make them up. I did not make my numbers up. It was set up before the draw, so these are correct. So people keep saying I only predict numbers after the draw. What they do, I predict the number before the draw. Now, what number came after I predict the number on 1/19 at night for the midday? 3242. Why? Because 3042 has streak, like the New York numbers. It streaked it. So my system predicted the streak. So even though I don't use my system to predict streak, even though my system predicted the streak, that means that it's a must play. So you don't follow streaks, but if the system had that streaking number, you must play it. No excuse not to miss those numbers. How does it streak? 3042 streak into 3242. Why? 342 came and a 0 streaked it into another 2, so it's a double 2 that came. So 0 streaked into double 2. Afterward, remember, double 2 was loyal for the midday and almost came night. Why? Because double 2 mirrors double 7. Double 2 mirrors double 7. Double 7 mirrors double 2. So for nighttime, even though the double 2 came for midday, it has a chance to come at night, which nearly came. It's just that the double 2 mirrors the double 7, so 7576 came. So that means the nighttime almost hit again. It just came out on a double 7 instead of a double 2. So almost hit back to back. And for midday, it was 3949, another double 9. So what happened? the set missed it by 1 again. Why did it miss it by 1? Because even though the double 2 almost came back 3949, remember 3242, the double 2 had the 3242 had 3x4x in the same position, and 3x4x roll over to the next midday. So the streak, there was a different streak. The streak from evening to midday was 3x. Was the 0 streaking into another 2. So 3 number stay loyal and roll over to midday from that evening. Now for midday, it was no streak for evening, but it will streak into the next midday. Why? 3x, 4x. Roll over to next midday. So there's various streaks that out there. So it was loyal to 3x, 4x, and coincidentally, it almost hit back to back. So 3, 2, 4, 2 missed it by 1 again, somehow. So it was almost a record high of hitting 3 draw in a row. It was almost a record high. It had the 3, 2, 4, 2 correct for midday 2 times, and then what happened? After midday, it had the 5, 6 correct, and then after evening, it had the 3, 4 correct also. And now I'm hoping the night it really hit again. So for those of you who had minus, I hope you hit night. Hope my number comes on night. And that 3949, oh my god, it could become a double 2 again. So that was a close call of having a record of 3 straight wins, because the double 7 they almost turned into a double 2, because double 2 mirrors double 7, and now double 7 coincidentally didn't rewind and mirror a double 2. Double 9 came, it almost mirror a double 2 again. Double 7 almost attract another 2. Using the law of repetition, mirror numbers. Almost the double 7 almost attract the double 2 again. Remember, even though it didn't attract the double 2, remember the double 7 came out on evening draw, not midday. So the even draw and midday draw are separate. So even though it didn't come on midday, the double 7 might attract a double 2 again for evening. So evening might attract evening. So you gotta think about that. And let's review my numbers. Now, set 1. 2, 2. I'm not going to review the other set, so don't bother. So set 1 for midday, you can go back to the previous video about Illinois, or you will be able to see the XX in front of those numbers. So these was not set up after the video. It was set up. I mean, it wasn't set up after the draw. It was set up before the draw. So that means for those of you who had my full list, you know I didn't make this up. And where it happened to 3, 2, 4, 2, let me just make sure I get it correct, because sometimes when the retailer posts the numbers on their poster, they transpose the number. Even though that number came, they transpose the number. So when people look at the calendar, they would see that the number came, box. Actually, it was straight hit, and they would see it at the calendar hitting box hit. They would look at the calendar and see, oh, my number came and it's box. But actually, when they look at the winning number calendar, they will only see box. And when they look at the ticket, they will see straight hit. When they ask them to get a printout or of the combination that were drawn, they will see a straight hit. So it was. Let me make this sure it's correct. 3242. So let's go back to it. And 2243. 3243. 3243 was 2243. So this number hit box. So the third number going down on set 1 hit box for midday. So this midday set 1. So hit box. So you play set 1, you hit box. So there we go. It almost came close to the red number. It almost got 2242. Almost. Wow. And set 1 to 4, and here's the list. 01, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 90. So for those of you who have my list, I either had it 01 or 10. I don't remember, but I think I have it in this order. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. I got it wrong. My bad. 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. Sorry about that. 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9. I think I remember having it in this order. And for those of you who have my list, you should know that I have it in this order. So this is the correct order. Sorry about making the mistake. And this was not set makeup. Those of you who have my list, you know these are the numbers. I did not make them up. I have sent it to you well before the draw. So even though set 1 hit, set 3 also hit. 2, 2, 3, 4 in a different order. So the 4th number going down hit also. And there's no red number or blue number in this set. So if you took a gamble on the midday set and chose to play 3rd set, you would hit also. If you choose to play the 1st set, you will hit also. If you play all 4 sets, you will hit 2 times. So the record for so far is 2 hits, because 2 of my set hit in 1 draw. That counts as 2 hit instead of 1. So you gotta get this straight. Even though my number came out 1 time, 2 set hits, so it counts as 2 hit. That's how you count your hits. If you play 10, even though you hit 1 time, and you play 10 times on 1 number, that's 10 hit for that week, not 1 hit. So you gotta think about that. Your number don't have to come out every draw, and only have to come out 1 time. And when that number comes out, you play multiple times and you hit. That's all it matters. All it matters is you need 1 right number per week, and you hit that number multiple times. So if you have 1 number correct for that draw, and you play 20 times, you have 20 hits. If you play 10 times, you have 10 hits. You play 30 times, you have 30 hits. So that's how it works. Don't need to hit every single draw. It's better to get 1 number with multiple hits than get a lot of hits in 1 week for different dates. And with that being said, let's go back to the number 3242 and 7576. Let's go back to 7576. Here, 7576. It was double 2256, not 7756. So it almost came a double 2. It would have hit 2 straight draws. And that 9343, 9934, and 9943. if it became a double 2, you would hit again. So it had the 4-3 or 3-4x correct. So that was a close call of breaking the record. And please do subscribe, donate, share, and like my video.